Okay, so to anyone watching this video, I'm joined by Alex Parfit today. He's the owner of Arborinati. He's a tree surgeon over the southwest of England. Alex and I have worked together for over 2 years now, isn't it, Alex? It's quite a while. But
Quite
more
well.
more closely in the last 6 months, we ran through the 16-week program, and then afterwards we've continued to work together every week, jumping on calls and working on the business together. So I'm gonna kind of just put you in the hot seat and throw it over, kind of describe for anyone that's watching how it's been over the last 6 months.
We started off just doing advertising, and that was brilliant.
Yep.
But in the last 6 months, it's allowed me to actually work out how to make the most of that advertising, keep things organized, get everything rolling, keep everything tracked. Um, yeah, and sort of using that program, or you know, having a Zoom meeting every week has really helped my little ADHD brain get everything
You
into
both.
order and be allowed. Yeah, I can sort of focus on sort of going out and doing the quotes rather than worried about like which one have I forgotten? Who was that? When? Where? And everything's now into a system that it's taken a little while to get understand. There's still a few little tweaks we need to do to make it perfect for us. But yeah, the slow integration of moving off of a billion piles of paper onto an actual digital platform,
Yeah.
this has been really, really helpful, I would say.
Yeah. It's been really good. I think the jump. So obviously we've been running the advertising and making sure the follow-up's good, making sure we get as much money out of those ads as possible. But then, like you said, you mentioned kind of slightly the CRM that we've now got you running on, where you've gone from. I know there's still plenty of scraps of paper, Alex, but we're now, we're logging everything, we're booking into the digital calendar, there's some automation in place. So
I've currently got four notepads to my left, so
Four
we're
notepad, yeah,
literally
yeah.
those.
But a lot of tree surgeons are skeptical about making the jump, aren't they, to going
Yeah.
more tech focused in the business, starting using a CRM. I even said to you kind of when we started doing it, it's going to be difficult to kind of learn how to use it, but once that we're there, your life's going to be easier. So anyone that's feeling the same way, kind of a little bit skeptical, how was it having kind of someone with you every week to kind of go through the CRM, show you how to use it? Did it kind of smooth that jump?
Yeah, it definitely smoothed it off. If it was just, yeah, here's a thing that you can use, it would just be so annoying. But being able to sort of like question you, just like here, like whenever, just like, how do I do this? How do I do that? Where on earth has that gone?
Yeah.
It's been really handy. And the quoting process now, and yeah, like now we've got that sorted into that system. I'm I'm sending my estimate before I leave the driveway of that person, and then that does not get forgotten. It is in the list, it
Amazing.
is sorted,
Amazing.
and we are ahead rather than totally lost.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, especially with the quoting process, wanting to make sure that the admin's consistent so that no one's left, because you can leave so much money on the table by not following
Mm,
up consistently, not sending the estimates quick enough. And the tech does
yeah,
make it easier. As much as it's a jump, it does mean that things
yeah.
aren't getting missed as often, things are
It,
more
it's
organized.
also opened my eyes to the idea of I can move away from doing that once I've mastered the systems, someone else can be booking in my time so I don't have to be doing that initial chase. And then I can just be focusing on driving to the quotes and doing those. And if no more quotes come in, someone else can be dealing with that. So
Yeah.
it has been game changing,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Because before we really pushed the advertising in January, it was more that you were inside kind of crew one and just quoting when you had the free time. And now it's kind of moved to the point where you're not really on site if you can help it at all, and you're trying to quote for
Yeah,
two months
only
all
if it's a
throughout
really
between
fun
two
quote.
teams
Yeah,
all throughout the week.
yeah.
So maybe just slightly describe kind of how that change has been for you in terms of what your work day now looks like. Whereas to
So
before you were on
my
site all the time.
yeah, before was turn up on site, load all the tools, do all the things, just a team leader, but not business owner. Now I turn up, I tell the guys where they're going, and then I'm off just going to like five or six quotes a day booked in all around Bristol, all around Bath, all around Wiltshire. And I'm not even that fussed if I get a lot of quotes now. There's so many. I'm just like, it's going to happen. So
Yeah,
that's so
yeah.
good. 'Cause before even like before advertising times, it was like really desperate, like asking around, trying to find work. That was really challenging, and there was never enough work to make that jump into taking more time off. And then we started advertising more. It started to become apparent there wasn't enough time for me to be on site. I've
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
be
yeah.
just quoting. So
Yeah.
it's completely flopped around. And yeah, I think it's really good. And I can now more cherry pick the jobs that I do end up on if I just want to go and have a play on the tools a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Because to so many tree surgeons I speak to, they're considering working with me or running more advertising. They're always skeptical. They always think if I spend more on ads, there's no guarantee of what's going to come out of it, and they're quite often impatient, which is understandable. They want it to work, within the first 6 days. They just want to be flooded. But you have to spend more than you think you need to. I mean, when we were first running ads, we were running at £15 a day, and we were getting enough inquiries, but it is nothing like it is now, where we spent for the first 4 months since January £25 a day. We're now close to 40, I believe. And not only that, but the results have scaled exponentially, haven't they? I mean, in the
Mm.
last 6 months, I think you've done 328 inquiries you've had, which is that's the
Yeah.
lifeblood of the business, right? You can't grow without that.
And they are good inquiries.
That's the thing, isn't it? Having the kind of now for 6 months, you've had that frequency of inquiries. It kind of gives you the security to know that we can spend the money on the advertising because we know we're going to get the money back, and you can make decisions about trying to look to the future actually and growing, because it's not like, oh, am I going to have a month that's so quiet that I've got guys standing around with no work to do and all these bills to go out. So
Mm.
it's the essential thing, isn't it? Having the inquiries coming through.
Yeah. And I've sort of upped it from one team to now two teams, but it just keeps filling up. It
Yeah, yeah.
just
Of those 328 inquiries, 90% of them are from Meta. And most tree surgeons I spoke to, when I first say to them about running Meta ads, so that's on Facebook and Instagram, they go, it doesn't work. I'm like, it does. I promise you it does work. And like, this is like, there's no greater example than another tree surgeon. If you're based in the southeast or the southwest or wherever you are, like there's other people that are doing it and it's working.
and also just having you sort all of it out. All I have to do is take ridiculous
Hands on.
photos and send it to you.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's done. It's like people are like, how do you do your adverts? And I'm like, I don't have a clue. I'm just dressed as
Yeah.
Charlie Black. It's great.
Obviously, being a tree surgeon myself before is kind of the thing that makes me be able to make a service that's very bespoke to tree zones. I know how busy you all are. I know exactly what your day to day looks like. It's extremely hectic. You don't want to be trying to learn how to use new technology by yourself, at least, and you don't have time to start running advertising. So the entire program is made so that people can, in your exact same position, overworked, underpaid tree surgeons that don't have the time to then go and spend 50 hours learning how to run advertising and build landing pages, etc., to start a program and within a couple of weeks have it all running for them. So yeah, unless there's anything else you want to share with any other tree surgeons watching, we can also go through your last 6 months of figures, because we have those to go through.
It's slightly concerning. Hopefully, it's all good. Yeah.
No, it looks good, Alex. So this data shows from the 5th of January to the 5th of July, so just a couple of days ago. You did, like I just said, you did 328 inquiries in that period, in that 6 month period, and 191 quotes out of those 328 inquiries. With 191 quotes from over 300 inquiries, I'm happy with how that is. I think you're quoting like plenty of work. And you won
Yeah.
99 jobs in that period just from the paid advertising. Obviously, you've won other work as well,
Yeah.
but almost
Yeah.
100. I wish it was 100, but it's 99. I checked this one. I was like, there must be one more, but it's 99. And in recorded revenue for that same period, it's £112,000, 112,120 pounds in revenue. Considering we've spent £5,000 on ads basically in that period. And across the 6 months, it's 21.7 to 1 over the entire 6 month period blended average. So with that, you can think, right, well, if we get the two teams functioning really well, keep this amount of work
Yeah.
coming in, can we look to scale even further? Can we look to expand further? Which is a very, very good position to be in. Yeah. Like I said, we're kind of wanting to make you not a tree surgeon. We're kind of wanting
Yeah.
to make you a business owner, and then kind of, you think, oh, when was the last time I picked up a saw? Because to have a functioning business that runs well and it isn't just a total firefight for you every single week, We don't really want you to be
Yeah,
a tree surgeon. We just want you to know about
yeah,
tree surgery and be a business manager, you know. So how are
yeah,
you finding the jump away from being a
yeah.
tree surgeon?
I mean, I like waffling on about trees to people, so that kind of it does kind of suit me to do
Yeah,
that. But I would like to do more climbing because climbing is fun. It's kind of why we started this job.
yeah,
Um, yeah, and then lo and behold, everyone started looking at me for work. So yeah, here we are.
yeah. You
Business
kind
owner.
of
The jump is it's good. I can see the benefits. My body feels significantly less wrecked,
yeah, I
but
can
I have to watch
imagine. I
how
can
many things
imagine.
I eat now. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah. Well, look,
I
just at the
think
moment,
by the end of this year, we'll be actually like,
really.
I can do like holidays and stuff.
Yeah. I really hope you're spending more time with a cocktail in your hand on a beach. That's really where
Yeah,
we want to go.
proper.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're saying, oh yeah, do you know what? It's all working without me. Cocktail in hand,
Yeah,
sunglasses on, having a good time. It looks good to me. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We
No,
we made it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.